Hello, YouTube. Oh man, the video cut off in the middle of me recording the situation with the MRI. But basically, I don't know how valid the results were. It might have been a wasted effort today at the VA clinic. I thought you guys might enjoy the ride back. This is US 192 heading eastbound. I am leaving Orlando and heading towards Brevard County. So the plan today is to, I think I'm going to head out all the way towards the mechanics and try to stop at Walmart. Maybe let the car cool down a little bit, then check the coolant level, add some water. I am going to possibly buy some food. Maybe I should cook the food right now. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to cook up some rice. I'm going to cook up some rice here. As soon as I pull over, I'm going to start up the rice to get it cooking so that I will have some rice to eat tonight. And then I'll go by Walmart and buy something to eat with the rice. I don't really think I want to cook up whatever it is to eat with the rice, but I am going to go ahead and buy some. Let me think if I want to eat rice tonight. I had rice and mixed vegetables. Rice with stir-fried pork with mixed vegetables this afternoon for lunch, brunch. Can have rice again tonight, or I could go and get a burger or something. Figure this out. I think I'll go ahead and go with the rice just because it's going to be more filling for me. If I get a burger or a sandwich, I think I'll be hungry. So here, I'm gonna pull over, set a rice cooker, you know, the inverted cooking system, and start cooking the rice while I drive, so that by the time I get to the Walmart, the rice will be done, and all I have to do is either buy rotisserie chicken or something pre-cooked. I might even go to Publix and splurge and get the Publix fried chicken. Maybe I'll do that even though it costs more. I think it's like $8 or $9 for the chicken. But what I can try to do is save some of it, some ice, and try to save the chicken for tomorrow. So I can have the chicken for now, for dinner, and maybe even a late night snack, and then tomorrow I'll have it. So I'll spread it out over 2 days. I think that's going to be the plan, because I don't like Walmart fried chicken. I don't know if you guys have had it, but pretty much almost all of the fried chicken I ever see at Walmart or tried, they're kind of dried, almost like overcooked, and not very juicy. Whereas the Publix, I think, has the best fried chicken. Honestly, I think the Publix fried chicken may rival or be better than Kentucky Fried Chicken. In the past, I used to love Kentucky Fried Chicken, but now I'm thinking that Publix chicken is probably the best fried chicken out there. Now, the best chicken, though, I still think is Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's chicken, their seasoning, whatever it is they put on the chicken when they fry it up. Wow, that stuff is really good. But that's going to be the plan today. We're going to have some rice with Publix fried chicken. Yeah. So as soon as I can find an exit here where I can get off the road and set up the rice cooker, we'll go ahead and begin the cooking. In the meantime, I was just made aware by Paper Clown that I guess the scientists have released a picture of an actual black hole in action. You could actually see the light from a star being sucked into the black hole. You can't, you know, it looks like a ring. It makes the star look like a ring. Oh man, I just missed. There I go. There's no one behind me, so I can quickly stop. I am just gonna quickly pull over here and then turn around on this dirt road. So hopefully I don't get stuck here, but I am going to stop here for a moment on the side road here, get the rice cooker going, and then we'll get back on the road. So hang on just a moment. All right. I know for those of you who are new to this channel, it doesn't look like anything has changed. Because from your view, it hasn't. But I have set the rice cooker the inverter cooking system into motion. I basically put in a pot of rice and some water and set it on the rice cooker, switch the system on. I don't know if you can hear the whining. That is the inverter running the rice cooker at 300 watts. So the rice is cooking right now, and the plan is for the rice to be done by the time we get to Walmart here in Brevard County. But actually, it's not even Walmart I'm going to. I'm going to try to head to Publix. Camera's shaking a bit here, but I'm going to try to head over to Publix and get some Publix chicken to eat with the rice. And that'll be a pretty good dinner for me. No salad or anything like that, but oh well. Anyhow, it's been an interesting day, to say the least. And then tomorrow, I have to go to the mechanic. We're going to deal with the tie rods, the radio antenna, and now it looks like the leaking coolant. So Blue is just falling apart left and right. And thanks to Charles, the guardian of Little Blue 2, he has provided the funding to try to get these things fixed. Might even try to get the air conditioning fixed if it's not too expensive. And I know a lot of you are saying, why doesn't he just put that money towards a new car? Because getting a new car, especially, you know, a new van or something, one that's not just as bad as Blue, is more expensive than a couple $100s. You're looking at, really, to try to get any decent, halfway decent, you're looking at least $5,000 or $6,000 or more. Otherwise, you're going to be getting kind of a beat-up car like Blue already. You know, Blue was what we would call like a $1,000 car, less than $1,000, and she had all sorts of problems. I bought cars for $2,500, and they had the same problems as Blue. So moving up into the $2,000, $3,000 bracket, you're still probably going to have a vehicle that has issues. I'm not even sure if you're going to avoid them by hitting the $5,000 or $6,000 bracket. It's always kind of a risk and a gamble. I wish I was more of a mechanic, and I know a lot of you say, Denoy, you should be learning how to do all this stuff. The big problem that I have is that, one, I'm limited on my skill set for, you know, being a mechanic, but two, I'm very limited on the tools that I have on hand and can carry in the vehicle. Three, if I were at a house, you know, like I was at Walter's, I could try some of this stuff, and I had another vehicle that I could drive to get to work and whatnot, I could do this. But if I'm living in the vehicle and I try to work on it and I totally destroy it, it's not just a vehicle, it's my house. And that's what the big concern is. It's like, let's say I tried to do the brakes, which Justin, about 2-3 years ago when we first got into Little Blue 2, he actually did replace the front rotors, both rotors, and the brakes, the brake pads. So he had to replace all of that for me and showed me how to do it, and I thought I could do something like that in the future. But you know, even he had problems. He got stuck. And he's a mechanic, and he had one of those long jacks. I don't know what they're called, but it's not like a cheap little jack like I have with Little Blue 2. It's one of those with the handles that, you know, can really jack things up. But the stuff got stuck, and we had to bash it to get it out. All sorts of issues that if I try to do it myself, not really knowing exactly what I'm doing, I could end up breaking it and making it worse. I can just picture myself trying to jack up the vehicle, and then I push it, and it tilts off the jack, and it slams down and breaks the axle, or something crazy like that, or squishes me. You know, that can happen. So, and some of you are like, you worry too much. Well, my mom's friend got crushed under his car while he was working on it. Yeah, he died. Because he had jacked it up and crawled underneath to work on it, the tire or something. I don't know if he was changing the brakes or something. And somehow the jack wasn't strong, or something hit it or whatever. But the car fell down and slammed on him, squished him. So he got squished by his own car. Not to dissuade people from working on their own vehicle, but I think you got to kind of know your limits. You know, I'm not that comfortable working underneath the car. Not comfortable I think I could try to change the brakes if it wasn't as critical, in the sense that I had another vehicle handy or a house or something. If I'm on the road, I think I would rather spend the money on a mechanic who can actually do it, you know, who actually has experience doing it and has better tools, because I don't even have the tools if something gets stuck. Then you got the car half taken off and everything's stuck. So that's just me, and I know some of you would be very disappointed. I know Charles would be disappointed, but I have looked at the videos. I have tried to do some of the stuff. I try to do what I can. Like, I just tried to do the repair on the coolant leak. By the only way I think really that you could get a good repair on it is to weld it. You got to spot weld that hole, but I'm not a welder. I don't even have access to welding equipment. And some of you would say, well, you can make welding, you can make a spot welder, a MIG welder or whatever, using a battery, and yeah, you can do all that stuff. But hopefully you know what you're doing, you know, because otherwise you can electrocute yourself. You can set the car on fire, and you're going to be working back there near the gas tank. You could end up causing an explosion. I don't know. I guess this kind of stuff comes with confidence. You know, the more you do stuff like this, the more confident you become. And me, I've not worked much on cars. I would like to. I wish it was one of those things that when I was younger I wanted to do it, and for one reason or another they wouldn't let me into the automotive shop class. Basically, they said you had to start the program when you were in, I think, 10th grade. It was like, it ran from 10th to 11th and 12th grade. It was like a 3-year program. And I transferred to the school as a senior, you know. They wouldn't let me go in as a senior and take the automotive class. So I don't even have basic automotive skills. I really wanted it though, because my dad didn't really teach me that kind of stuff. And back in those days, you didn't have things like YouTube. Although you have things like YouTube now, which could be very useful, but I just haven't been able to. Wow, look at that white mass flying in there in the distance. I think that's a flock of birds. It's like huge. It looks like almost like an airplane. But I can see that I'm rambling on and on and on, and I think some of you may be falling asleep by now. And this was not intended as an ASMR video. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out for now. I may film some more when we drive through the city if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, or I could just shut up and let you guys watch the rest of the ride and see the cows and see the roads here. This is a U.S. highway, and it's actually fairly new. There used to be a single road here, just 2 lanes. And now they've made it 4 lanes, you know, which is a lot safer than it used to be. And of course they repaved everything, so it's a lot nicer than it used to be. But I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Wish you all a safe day. I hope that my MRI results and stuff were acceptable, that they can at least determine if there's any issues. I hope they don't have to reschedule for me to come back, because this is, I'm getting scheduled with so many medical visits that it's ridiculous. I can't even track them anymore. It was like when you have 6 different appointments in one day, and then there's more coming up in the next couple of weeks, and then they want you to schedule some more. It's becoming a medical pit, you know. It's like non-stop hospital visits, which I don't really want to do, you know, because then it's keeping me from being available for work and other things like that, because I have to keep it in mind when I'm trying to schedule work, you know, like with the temp agency stuff, and also having run back and forth to Orlando. It's not exactly good on a car that's having all sorts of issues. So I'm thinking that I need to possibly start doing my exercises again, and start doing my stretching exercises, my PT exercises for when I got in the accident. That might be a pinched nerve, you know, being in the spine right there, occurring from the car accident about 3-4 years back. You know, that resulted in me having to move from Little Blue 1 into Little Blue 2. So I may try to take care of myself in that way, and then try to avoid going the medical route where you're constantly visiting a doctor and they still can't seem to figure out what's wrong. Well, until next time, everyone, take care. I hope your health is better than mine. I wanted to let you know I am thinking of each and every one of you, and I hope that wherever you are, that you're doing well and not having the issues that I'm having, because they're really not that good. But you know what? Life is still good. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.